My journey as an environmentalist began 2014. It's personal. Growing up in an environment where kids had the opportunity to play in the forests and swim in wild rivers, and all of a sudden that's gone, was something that I was disappointed about. But EcoSmart started in the year 2020. Our approach is very basic but effective. We are big on tree planting, education, or sensitization, and this is how we have been able to work with local communities over the years. Jabi Lake Cleanup was a one-man movement in the sense that I started it. I didn't wait for volunteers. I didn't wait for any form of sharing up. One of the challenges I had was communication. At the time, the local settlers around the lake were fishermen. I had a bit of challenge communicating with their language, but I got someone to interpret. And, having them be responsible for something they feel was owned by the government or was the public property was a bit of a challenge. However, I talked them through it. Again, it's all about sensitization. When people learn exactly how they benefit from the environment, they take responsibility. In just 3 days, we were able to get them from not caring at all into taking responsibility and, coming out to carry out the cleanup with me. It was an amazing one. Engaging volunteers and local communities is no longer a problem for us. This is because over time our volunteers have increased. We start with getting in touch with the local leaders. This helps us put people together under a leadership they respect and value. We teach them first and progress into physical activities like cleanups, tree plantings, and the rest. Our long-term goal is to become one of the leading voices in Africa as it concerns climate change, sustainability, and humanity. For expansion, the truth is no organization or individual is an island of themselves, right? So we're looking at collaborating with people, with organizations, with leading voices, with individual activists, or even initiatives. Whatever platform through which our goals can be attained, whatever platform existing or new through which our goals can be met and our voices can be heard. So push the cause for climate action. It's a welcome idea. Grassroots organizations, in my opinion, within Africa is the fastest way to sensitize, educate, and carry out climate action activities. This is because on a global level, the terms are big for the local farmer, the terms are big for those in the rural areas. So grassroots initiatives help to drive our cause in a personalized way and in the language that locals can understand. Yes, I'm really excited about this one. We have our roundtable conversation coming up and we have our project launch much later in the year. Measuring these things can be tricky. We cannot use the same measures or points in developed countries here in Africa. This is because most part of Africa is yet to catch up with climate crisis as it is in more developed nations. However, these things are evident. When you plant more trees, you will tell from the quality of the air. There is more carbon entrapment. You can't contest the fact that taking actions have results. By all means, if you're an individual as an activist, whatever platform is available to you, whether your social media, maybe through small pet projects in your community, schools, join us. We need more voices. If you are bold enough to take it into an organization, big, small, medium, it doesn't matter. We need everybody on board. This is because the more we echo in a relatable and understandable way, the more people will take action-based decisions. Like I said earlier, when you make any input or investment in the environment, there is proof. There is proof in the quality of life, quality of food and air. What motivates me? There is a saying that we are visitors and we are borrowing the earth. So it's our responsibility to take care of it for the next generation. This is us fixing our only home because we have only one home, Earth. I love nature. If you know me as a person, you know this is where I find myself. Nature has blessed us with itself. In one way or another, try to be a part of this movement through volunteering, funding, supporting, sponsoring, or by lending your voice, own something, be a part of this movement. My name is Sonia and I am the founder of EcoSmart Initiative.